Alrighty then. What's it doing outside? Hopefully it's not too bad outside. Hopefully there's no thunder and lightning. We're going to need Melissa. We're going to need National Grid. Alright, we're back. First Friday of the month. You know what that means. No, it's not the ball. It is our pyramid. So hopefully Rachel will be here. Come on, Rach. Alright, good morning, everybody. Miss Melissa, Miss Leanne, Miss Kath. Alright, everybody's on time. Everybody's ready to go. It is a wonderful, dark Friday morning. Gloomy, humid. But we'll manage. We'll get through this. Alright, you guys ready for a quick little warm-up here? Alright, let's do it then. Let's step out and squat. Here we go. Big workout today. Let's do this. So you're just alternating sides, you're stepping out and you're squatting. And let me take a look at the board. I think I figured this out. There we go. I think I did. We'll see. I don't know. I wanted to write it on the board. Yes, here's the time. So try it again. And 3, and 2, and 1. Crack, crack. All right, let's go leg swing. Let's swing. Here we go. Up. Up. Let me see what I have. Corner. I think I have it. We'll practice together. Here we go. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, let's go to the other side. Just stepping forward and swing that leg up. Yes. All right. So we're starting out on the floor, which is kind of weird for a HiitPlus, but that's the way it is. And 2, 1, yes. All right, let's go to a little toe touching here for those hamstrings. All the way down, hold that bottom position. All right, from that bottom position now, I want you to, you're just going to go, so you're reaching for the floor, and now you're going to just squat down. All right, so you're staying in that position, but now you're in a squat position. And then go back to the leg straight, reaching down. Now go into a squat, chest is up. All right, hold that position. Back to the straight legs. And one more time to the squat. All right, hold that position. And then come on back up and right into butt kicks. Here we go. And then we'll start out with our strength circuit, 2 of them, before we get to the pyramid. And we'll see if I timed it correctly. There we go. All right. It is, we're into June, believe it or not. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we are going to do 10 reps of 3 moves. A fly, a crunch, and a shoulder press. I'm not sure if they're all the same weights. They're close. All right, and when I say shoulder press, it's going to be seated, and then you're just pressing up. So it might be the fly, I'm not sure. Flies may be a little heavier, so you decide. All right, but we're going to hit the deck. So you have to count 10 reps. All right? I don't want to say easy, but we're on the floor. So we're not burning a ton of calories, so this is strength. So you're going to go 10 flies. All right, with your dumbbells, you're going to do 10 crunches. Or 1 dumbbell, and you can support your head. And then you go and you're going to sit and do 10 shoulder presses. All right, see how many rounds you can get in 5 minutes. All right, so start with those flies. Everybody's with me? If you need 2 sets of dumbbells, I mean, you could do 10s for both, right? If you had to. Or on the press, you can do 1 dumbbell, 2 hands. All right, here we go. You count them. 10 flies. Let's go. 10. Uh-oh, I hear some thunder. Yeah. I hear some thunder. All right, then you're going to crunch. You point those dumbbells up, and you crunch for 10. And then you sit all the way up, and then you press for 10. So those are your 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's much easier if you can do the same dumbbells. You don't have to, but it makes things simpler. And then right back to those flies. That's it. You don't have to speed through it. If you're going fast, it would be on the crunches and the shoulder press. Yes. All right, everybody's good. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's motor through. You might get 4 or 5 circuits in. Again, good form. That's it. Nice. And if you do have to support your head, you don't have to use dumbbells for the crunch. it. Good, good, good. All right. And this is definitely nice little rhythm exercises. So what is this? Set 4 for me. You guys might be way ahead. All right, keep that going. All right, last minute of work. Let's push through. That's it, guys. Pushing through. Come on. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Let's go. All right, there you go. One down. One down. Oh, yeah. All right. Let me change timers here. All right, this is just a party of 5, all right? Party of 5. All right, we're going to go reverse lunges. All right, 5 moves. Here we go. Hold some weights and let's lunge. Stepping back. Here we go. Alternate the legs. Yes. Alternate those legs. We're just going to do a quick little circuit here. One and done. One after the other. No rest. That's it. Then we're going to go right into RDLs. So you'll grab your heavies. All right, grab those heavy weights. And let's RDL. Here we go. Yes. There we go. Shoulders back. Slight bend in those knees. Most important thing I always tell you, you're probably sick of it, but is that flat back, is the shoulders are back. Don't lose. Please don't lose that form. Please. I'm begging you. Yes. You got it. Come on. Love the RDL. All right, let's go to rows. Let's get our rows in. All right, so we're going to do neutral position. Palms face each other, all the way down. Pull them right in towards your hips. And squeeze in those shoulder blades. Let's go. All the way back. Keep those knees slightly bent. Yes. You got it. Come on. get through this workout. Where is that thunder? Melissa, where is that storm? There we go. I didn't think this was going to happen until later this afternoon. All right, we're going to go squat and press. Squat and press. Get your dumbbells ready. All right, all the way down, and then come up and then press those weights up. Here we go. All the way down. Nice deep squat. And we are all ready to do anything. Up. All right, let's do some jacks. All right, so just a normal jack. All right, a normal, nothing funky. All right, we're all good. Let's do it then. Come on. Let's push. Yes. We got cruising. AC was on last night, 2 nights in a row. Still looking for spring though. If you find spring, let me know. All right? Please let me know. There we go. Yeah. We're going to push through. One more time change here. One more timer change. All right. Let me set this out. Here's the next one. There is a rest involved. All right, so first move. We start out, it's very easy. All right, so you're going to grab a dumbbell that you could press above your head. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to angle your front lunge. All right, so if you use your right leg, you angle that right leg, you front lunge, so slight angle, bring that weight up. Now do the left side. All right, left, and then come back, and then 2 jacks, 2 press jacks. All right, so then you pick up that speed, so it's lunge. It's lunge, and then it's 2 jacks. All right, so this is the one we always start out with. We go back to it and start the circuit. All right, you guys ready for action? All right, here we go. Let's start our pyramid, and we'll see how close time-wise we get. Here we go. So again, right leg, press, left leg, press, 2 jacks. All right, here we go. Down, trying to get that full range of motion. I know I'm sloppy. I know I'm sloppy. Here we go. Make sure you turn both legs. All right, toes are pointing in that angle. All right. All right, second move we're going to add on. You're going to do 2 squats and then a bicep curl and a hammer curl. All right, so you're going 2 squats, dumbbells by your sides, and then you're going to go both dumbbells. You're going to go bicep and then hammer. All right, but we got to do that first one. Here we go. We're starting the circuit from the top. Lunge, lunge. 2 jacks. Here we go. And step. And step. Come on. and then 2 jacks. So you're eyeing those weights. All right, you're eyeing those weights. You have no time to make switches. All right, because we go right into it, because it's only 30 seconds. There we go. Come on. All right, grab those weights. Here we go. Again, 2 squats. Squat, squat, curl, hammer, squat, squat, curl, hammer. You got it? All the way down. All right, see how fast that goes? All right, we're going to add a renegade row. So you're going to push up position. You're going to go row, row, and then leg lift, leg lift. All right, so row, row, leg, leg. All right, but we're going back to number 1. So make sure you have your weights ready for the second exercise and the third. They're probably the same weights, the second and the third exercise. All right, so here we go. Lunge, press, other side, press, 2 jacks. Come on, now you got this. It's all coming back to you. Get those full lunges. And then we'll hit the squats and the curls. Come on. Gotta get into that nice rhythm here. No wasted effort. All right, grab those weights. Here we go. Right down. Squat. Squat. Curl. Hammer. Curl. Hammer. Then we're hitting the floor. Row, row. Leg lift, leg lift. You gotta get down there quick. All right, here we go. We're right down. All right, right into it. Row, row, leg, leg. Let's do it. Row, row, leg, leg. All right. Come on. Row, leg, leg. All right, so we're going to add a sit-up to triceps. All right, so when we finish that one, we're going to roll right over. We do our sit-up, and then tricep, tricep. All right, so that's the add-on. Let's go back to the top. See, plenty of time to make my switch. Get ready for those lunges and the presses all the way down. Here we go. Add on, let's go. Lunge, lunge, 2 jacks. Come on, all the way down. Can I get a couple good ones here? Can I get a couple good ones? And then we'll go right to those squats. Come on. So get that dumbbell. You know where it is. You know you have to grab that second dumbbell and then right into it. Let's go. 2 squats. 1, 2. Curl. Hammer. Come on. And then we're down. Row, row. All right, here we go. Row, row, sit up. It's coming up after this one. So row, row, leg, leg. Right into it. We're going to move fast with the pyramid. And then we'll get right into sit-up position. And again, the triceps, you can do one dumbbell, two hands if you had to. All right? All right, so here we go. Get into those sit-ups. Let's go. Sit up. 2 triceps. Is that 5? Is that number? Nope, we have side lunge with a hop. So this is number 5, I believe. I call it E. So we're going side, side, jump, side lunge, jump, all right? All right, back to the top. Lunge, lunge, 2 jacks. Now we're hitting it hard. Let's go. And lunge. And lunge. 2 jacks. Come on. All the way down. Is it pouring out? And we'll go to the squats. All right, grab those weights right into it. Come on. 2 squats. Curl hammer. Curl hammer. And then we'll row, row. It's tough when you go from the sit-up back to those lunges. All right, right down. Row, row, leg, leg. Leg, leg, come on. And then to the sit-up. And 2. You got it. You got 2 triceps. All right, right rolling, turning around, getting right into it. Here we go. Get that full range on those triceps. And then we'll come up for those side lunge hops. All right, right into it, right back up. Side lunge hop, let's go, body weight. Step to the side, hop. All the way down because it's body weight. Hop, let's go. Hop. Come on. All right, Melissa has entered the building. Last one, F, is our favorite burpees. All right, let's finish. I believe this is the last time we do this first exercise, so this one's going to be eliminated, I believe. All right, lunge, lunge, you ready for the last? This is the only time we do everything. All right, here we go. Lunge, other side, lunge, 2 jacks. So we're going to be on our toes. We're quick, we're deadly. All right, we're right into the next move. We'll go into the squats. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Curl and hammer. 2 squats. Then we're down for the rows. All right, here we go. Row, row, leg, leg. Row, row, leg, leg. Come on. And then we'll do those sit-ups. All right, rolling on over. Rolling on over. Here we go. 2 tries. And then we're up for those side lunges. All right, let's side lunge. Just clear your weights and then right into it. Side, hop, all the way down. Drop that chest. And then right into burpees. All right, burpee time. There's that lovely sound. There is that lovely sound. All right, get that break in. Get some water. Is it pouring or is it just my fan? No, it is a downpour. So this is down to 18. All right, so the second half is usually a little more challenging. There we go, because we reverse. All right, so now we'll go in burpee to the side and then the sit-ups. All right, you guys ready to close out this deal? All right, so starting with those burpees, so it really sets you up. All right, and then we'll go into the side lunges, and then we'll do the sit-up with the try. All right, so I'll let you know. All right, because we just go right through everything. All right, here we go, burpee time. Let's go. Get down in that squat. Come on. All right, side lunge hop. Here we go. Side lunge. Yeah. Let's go. And then we'll hit the sit-ups. This is where I used to make mistakes. Here we go. Let's get a clean. I don't know if I had a clean one yet here. We're going to try. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. All right. All right, we're down for 2. Here we go. Of course, I'm slowing down. Sit up, try. I'm not moving this quick. And then we'll go to those rows. All right, row, row, leg, leg. Come on. And then we're back up for those squats. Right into it. Row, row, leg, leg. And then hop up for those squats. And then we'll get rid of that one. We will get rid of that one. There we go. All right, here we go. Last time with this one. 2 squats. Curl. Hammer. All right, that is history. All right, so now we're down to 4. We're down to 4. Starting with, so then we'll just end with the renegade rows. So that we don't have to hop up as quick. All right, so get ready for burpees and total of 4 moves. All right. Here we go. Down. And then we'll go to those side lunges. Here we go, side to hop, side to hop, side, boy, and then down for those sit-ups. All right, sit. There we go. This one's taking too much time. And then row, row. All right, here we go. This one, just do all renegade rows, no legs. All right, all rows. Here we go. Row. Because it's the last time. So we're just rowing. There we go. Come on. Yes. Alrighty then. That one is history. That one is history. So now we have F, E, and D. Alright, so we end with the sit-ups. Alright, how are we holding up? You guys are doing great. You guys are doing wonderful. Alright, get ready for, did I say 3 moves? Yeah, F, E, and D. Alright, here we go with the burpees. Here we go. Here we go. They're short little sets here. But they add up by the end of the pyramid. They add up. And then right into those sides. Here we go. We're siding. We are siding. And then we'll hit those sit-ups. Come on. All right, here we go. I know this one takes a while. Tough to do floor work. You might get like 4 sit-ups. This is 4. 1 and 5. So then it's 10 triceps. Yes. All right. All right. Last rounds here. All right. So now we just have FEF. FEF. All right. This is the old burpee sandwich here. All right, let's get ready. So burpee, side hop, burpee. To finish. Here we go. All right, I'm not even ready for it, am I? Burpee time. Here we go. I'm not ready for it. For this last little round. All right, to the sides. Here we go. Side. This might be the first time in history we finish in time. No mistakes. I might have it. I might finally have conquered the pyramid. The key is no questions, no talk. All right, get ready to finish. All right, last burpee to finish. Finish. What do you have left? All out. All out. Come on. Yes. You hear that lovely sound? You hear all the beeps? Do you? Yes. That is our pyramid. Applause to A-teamers. Great work. I'm breathing heavy. There we go. All right, how'd you guys do? Better than me? I should go out in the rain now. Is it still raining? Nope, that was it. That was a microburst. All right, great job, ladies. And Johnny. Can't forget Johnny. All right. Heart rate's up. All right, wonderful job, folks. Hope you had fun. First Friday. All right. All right, I'll see you very soon. Tomorrow, strength. Let's do some strength tomorrow on Zoom, 8 o'clock, or whenever. If you need the recording, just let me know. All right? Let me know before, though. There we go. Sometimes I go for a walk and I come back and someone asks for the recording, and I'm like, sorry, I missed you. All right, thanks, everybody. If I don't see you, have a great weekend and enjoy the rain. All right, bye, everyone.